Welcome to what appears to be the first of many of our distance learning lessons. Omar is here to welcome you. She wanted to make sure you knew she's still doing okay. Peekaboo will certainly make an appearance here in the next couple of days. Just to let you know, she's sitting there on the top of Peekaboo's cage, his temporary cage while he's here at my house. For the next couple of language arts lessons, we're going to be finishing up the book, The Bridge to Terabithia. Didn't want to leave you hanging, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to watch the movie before spring break, but maybe it'll show up on television sometime, and if it does, you should definitely take a look. I'd like to start out with a review of what we've read. It's probably been a while since you looked at the book. We're finishing up chapter 7, where Leslie and Jesse had discovered a secret about Janice Avery. If you'll remember, Leslie had heard someone crying in the bathroom, and when she went in, she found it was Janice Avery. And Janice was upset that her supposed friends had told everyone in the school that her father hits her. And that's kind of where we left off. When we last left the Burke family, they were getting ready to go to Easter service. Jess wanted Leslie to go along and kind of insulted her, saying, if you have any dresses, you can go. Mama decided that that would be okay, that Leslie could go along. And where we're going to start at is on the bottom of page 50 at Leslie looked decent. Please go ahead and read through page 52, right up to where chapter 9 starts. Before you start reading, pause this recording, please. And then when you're done with that, start it again and we'll talk a little bit about what happened. The church service they went to was Easter, and that usually involves a lot of the talking about what happens to you when you die, and Maybelle becomes very obsessed with that while they're riding in the back of that truck. And I want you to notice at the bottom of page 51 that Maybelle says something that's a little bit of a foreshadowing of something that might happen later on in the story. She's very worried about it. Chapter 9 is called The Evil Spell. Before you begin reading this, think about what kind of spell might it be, and with their imaginations, they think it's a spell. What would they do to get rid of the spell? And then as you read the chapter, which ends at the top of page 57, see if your prediction was right. What did you predict that Leslie and Jess would do if they thought there was an evil spell over the land? Go ahead and pause the video, and then when you're done reading, go ahead and start it back up. If you remember back a couple of chapters, we talked a lot about how Jess felt about the water. And here he is swinging across that creek that's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. You can just imagine what he felt like. Didn't bother Leslie at all. She just swing right across without any problem. But it did bother Jess. And that's going to be the basis of your assignment. In chapter 9, we're going to do a race question, just one. And your job is to back up the statement that Jess really doesn't like the water, and he's frightened of going to Terabithia after all of this rain. This assignment will also be in Google Classroom so that you can see it there. Good luck.